For the average person, I don't think premium bonds are a very good deal, but there is one type of person where they're generally actually a pretty good option, and I'll explain it right now. Here's the thing most people don't factor in when they think about savings accounts, and that's tax. If you're a higher rate taxpayer, you only get £500 of interest tax-free per year if your money's not in an ISA. Additional rate, you actually get zero. So a cash savings account paying 4.5% and a premium bond paying 3.3% tax-free are not actually that far apart once HMRC takes their cut. You'd actually need a savings account paying over around 5.5% to generally beat premium bonds at 40% tax. Although you are able to get around this somewhat by putting your money in a cash ISA, which you don't pay tax on any interest gained in that at all. Another thing is that holding size actually matters. If you have £50,000 in, the maximum allowed, you'll actually be more likely to win multiple prize most months, and your actual return is much more likely to be close to that 3.3% that's promised. But if you have less than that, you're less likely to a chance of winning a prize, and therefore you're less likely to win a bigger prize, and you're less likely to actually kind of get a return on your investment. So there it is. That's kind of the two things where it works for. If you're a higher rate taxpayer or an additional rate taxpayer, and you're able to put in closer to the £50,000, then premium bonds are potentially a good option for you. However, if you've got less money and you're a standard rate taxpayer, it's potentially better just to put money in a cash ISA unless you've maxed it out already. As you can kind of get a fixed guaranteed rate of return, you can move it around and pick the best deal, and your money is still safe up to £120,000 with the FSCS protections in most banks. I think the problem isn't that premium bonds exist. They are good for some people. The problem is that there's millions of basic rate taxpayers with not that much money in them thinking they're doing the sensible thing, and that money is going to make money from them. Whereas something like a cash ISA would likely beat the return they're getting every single year for the vast majority of those people. So really think about that when you're thinking about whether or not to put your money in a cash ISA or in a premium bonds, because often that cash ISA is a much better investment. I've got a full video with the actual probability and numbers explaining this in the video, link in the bio. See you next time.